gentlemen, the Northside, Blanco, and the Edna Independent School District welcome you to Ferris Stadium.
Good evening, Cowboy Nation. Coming to you live from Northside ISD Ferris Stadium, where Edna will be playing Blanco here very shortly for the regional playoff title. Joining me in the broadcast booth this evening is Colin Boston. Say hello, Colin.
How y'all doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Cowboy Nation, how are we doing tonight?
So we are 17 minutes to kickoff. And it is now time for the coin toss.
Now meeting at midfield are the officials and the team captains from both teams. Their officials recognize the
Go ahead.
Like captains for tonight's game for Blanco, you have number 9, Traven Young, number 37, Luke Johnson, like number 19, Grant Jones. Can't see the other young man's number right now. Before our Edna Cowboys, we got number 3, Jaden Clay, number 9, Caleb Rodas, number 4, Harrison Smiga, and number 10, Kevin Robinson. It's like the Cowboys won the toss and deferred to the second half. And Blanco will be receiving. Got about 15 minutes left till kickoff.
So weather conditions for today's game, we're at 55 degrees right now. It'll be actually warming up a little bit as we go, but we do have a pretty significant chance of rain and even a chance of thunderstorms, so weather will definitely be a factor in today's contest.
Either on or off school property. Remember that a ticket is a privilege to observe a contest and to support.
Ganado kicks off around 7 o'clock right up the road at Hero Stadium here in San Antonio against Refugio.
The number one priority at the high school level. So let's all support our teams, our coaches, and our schools throughout this playoff season. The administration from both schools.
Just to review some of the 3A Division I scores that have come in today. Brock Eagles over Bushland Falcons 51-27. From my understanding, Bushland was up 27 to 0 at half, and Brock made a huge comeback, posting up 51 points to shut down Bushland for the rest of that game. Whitesboro Bearcats beats Paradise Panthers 28-0.
I believe we had Industrial. One of our fellow county teams fell short today to Lano, 42-17. Cobras had a good season. We will get the winner of this game will get the winner of that game, which was Lano. So winner of tonight's game will get Lano. No details where it's at yet. Looks like we're getting a little drizzle now coming onto the field.
We will now have the playing at the Blanco High School alma mater.
Yeah, the drizzle's picking up a little bit. We've got some rain coming down. You can see it in the lights. So as I'm sure you can hear, we have a packed house here at Northside. Edna always travels well with playoffs.
Number 54, Cole Phillips. Right guard, number 51, Colton Jackson. Center, number 76, Clark White. Left guard is number 79, Chris Cannon. Left tackle, number 65, Reggie Johnson.
I'm going to say hi to my girls at home watching the game, Khalees and Callie.
Wide receiver.
I know they were kind of sad they couldn't make it, but they're texting me now that they're tuned in.
Number 12, Tyler Dixon.
And Crystal, yes, we are covered. We have a great spot in the press box. We have an open air deck that has a large cutout that the cameras through, and so we are warm and dry.
And number 10, the quarterback, Cameron Smith.
This is a real nice facility here.
Very nice facility.
Northside has. Looks like they got a basketball
You're starting
complex.
To our left, we have their basketball complex. To our right is their indoor and outdoor natarium or for their swim teams.
Strong safety, number 44, Peyton Bell. Free safety, number 11, Campton Hicks. Weak side safety, number 8, Floyd Braxton. Middle linebacker, number 13, Drayton Esper. Middle linebacker, number 24, Caden Bradley. Defensive tackle, number 74, Cody Smith. Defensive tackle, number 77, Otis Santiana. Defensive end, number 10, Kevin Robinson. Defensive end, number 34, Chris Robinson. Head coach of the Cowboys is Jimmy Mitchell. Now we'll direct your attention to the center of the field. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the Edna Cowboys cheerleaders. Senior captain, Willie Howell. Senior, Emily Keith. Senior, Callie Bell. Senior, Emma New.
Hey, what's going on, Josh? How you doing? See you tuned in. I know your Bobcats got a big one tonight against Ganado.
Taylor Strasner. Sophomore, Zarate. Sophomore, Claire Castro. Sophomore, Haley Brown. Sophomore, Bailey Orozco. Sophomore, Mackenzie Zarate. Sophomore, Caden Singer. Sophomore, Britta Reed Quinones. Hoskins, Bree Hoskins. Freshman, Henry Bazan. Freshman, Marley Guthrie. Freshman, Kelly Laredo. Freshman, Tessa Cabola. Freshman, Mariana Hockley. Freshman, Emma Quinones. The coaches are Brittany Rosenthal and Savannah Capine.
I want to say hi to the voice of the Cowboys. He's at home tonight, taking care of his daughter. I know he's tuned in. Sippy Palacios. Cowboys getting ready to head in the tunnel. Coming out the stretch. Broncos headed out as well.
So, Colin, my three keys to an Edna victory today. One is holding on to the football, maintaining possession, protecting the ball. Had some turnovers last week, and it's going to make it even more difficult this week with it being wet. Two is going to be to strike hard, strike fast, get some points on the board with that first possession. And three, defense, keep doing what they've been doing all season.
I gotta agree with you. Our defense has carried a little bit of the load this year. Offense has put up some big numbers, but these past few weeks we have put the ball on the ground a little bit, and I think that is one key for sure. And starting fast is always great. It's always great. So I think I gotta agree with you on that, Russ. Yes, and we do have big number 77 back in the lineup this week. So that's even more sweeter for that Cowboys defense. That's only given up, I want to say 24 points since district started. The Cowboys defense has only given up 24 points. That's including district and playoffs. Like both teams have entered the tunnel. Might get ready for kickoff and play some football. Shout out to my turnover chain lady, Alicia Davis. If you want a turnover chain for your youth football team, softball team, that is your go-to. Down in Refugio, Texas. Here comes the Edna Cowboys coming out the tunnel. About to get ready to have the national anthem played, and then we'll get the kickoff. Once again, if you missed the coin toss, Edna deferred to the second half, so Blanco will receive.
At this time, we ask that you rise and remove your hats to honor America, along with the men and women who have served and are serving in our United States Armed Forces throughout the world. The national anthem for this evening's game will be performed by the Edna High School Cowboy Band under the direction of Russell Belusic.
right, let's play some ball. The Cowboy defense will start out first, Russ. And you can't forget we're going to be missing a key piece on our defense. Give a shout out to John Reyes, John Jacob. Heels up, get back real soon.
Man, what a season he's had.
I believe so, yeah. He's been pretty consistent on that D-line for us. And also picking up some slack sometimes at left tackle as well. So we got Landry Sample, number 17, set to kick off for the Cowboys. Back deep for Blanco, number 2, Nathan Tomlinson. 23.
Caden Pettit. Oh, it's a squib. We're going to try to reverse it. That's not going to work.
It's like Johnson.
We're going to bring him down to the 15-yard line.
We're in a reverse with number 2, Tomlinson. The Cowboys weren't they weren't fooled by that right there. It's a good job by that kickoff team. It's like Blanco will take over on the 16-yard line. I'm sorry, 16-yard line. Broncos quarterback's number 10, Cameron Anderson.
They're going to sweep it out. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on that play, brought down by a host of Cowboys heads.
It's Caden Pettit on the carry right there. I think he'll work a lot of the load tonight. 23 will. You'll see 10 Anderson keep it every now and then.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Yeah, Jen, we got a full house here tonight.
Pass is complete to 23. He was brought down by number 44, Peyton Vera. Blanco picked up a first down on that.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Well, I believe we're going to have a false start here. That Cowboy band playing loud and proud. But it's awfully hard to hear on that on the ground out there.
Pride of the Gulf Coast. It's gonna bring up a 1st and 15 for Blanco. That's Anderson on
the option. He's going to slip.
Slips down. He's trying to cut back.
Got back to about the line of scrimmage, but not much gain there.
Yeah, I don't think that cutback probably wouldn't have been successful. We had big 77 in that gap. This Cowboy defense, man, has been solid all season long, man. You can call numerous names that made big plays all year. From the secondary, the linebackers, and the D-line. Rolling out.
So he's going to roll out. Sees his man.
This ball's incomplete. We had some pressure there by number 34, Christopher Robinson. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. I don't think Coach Dixon wanted, there's not too many plays you can call right here. Backed up in your own end zone, 3rd and long. See if that Cowboy defense come up with a big stop. get the ball back to our offense.
And they're going to line up trips right. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. This is nothing doing. He's going to pick up a couple of yards, but that punt unit's coming out onto the field.
That was Anderson again on the carry. He was met in the hole by 13, Drayden Ashford. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 14. We got Floyd Raxton and number 8 and number 7, Braylon Harris back deep. And that's Raxton on the return.
Raxton on the return, grabs it.
And he finds a hole. That's a great return.
Great return. That's going to be a net 4-yard punt.
Yes, yes. There's something about when number 8 touches the ball, man. I think we get a spark like last week against Randolph.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That slant he caught broke, 2 or 3 tackles that lit up the offense. We got number 3, Jaden Clay, quarterbacking for the Cowboys. Cowboys come out in their 2-back set with, you got Rodas, number 1, Cade Rodas on one side, 13, Drayden Ashford on the other side of Clay. The ball's hand off to 1, Rodas.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
That was a good.
Excellent job by that O-line to open that up.
Yes, yes. That's the start that we were talking about, that fast start. Defense got let's say they gave up 1 first down, then they shut them down, and offense comes out and scores on the first play. It's like we got number 4, Harrison Smigas, doing the kicking tonight. It's a botch snap, and
there's that rain factor.
Raxton tried to pick it up and almost made something out of it, but it's going to bring the score here in the Cowboys 6. And Blanco Panthers 0 with 8:49 left in the game. First quarter, I'm sorry. Rodas was untouched on that touchdown run.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody to put a hand on him for sure.
That O-line's blocked pretty solid all year, man. I think it's fair to say we got one of the best O-lines in 3A Division I.
Oh, absolutely.
If not one of the biggest, too. Like they're gonna fake the reverse this time. That was number 2.
They're gonna bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That was number 2, Tomlinson, on that return. I think he might have been wrapped up by 27, Stephen Kovar.
Excellent old Bill tackle. That's gonna set up 1st and 10 for the Blanco Panthers on the 28-yard line.
Their second drive of the night. They're going to come out in a trip set with 1 back.
They're spreading wide. This defense has seen this season.
Anderson keeps
on his drop.
He's dropped. Peyton Vera, man.
That young man just flies to the ball.
He got a nose to the football, man. There's not too many tackles that Vera is not on. Either he's solo or assistant. Vera's going to be around that football.
And big man number 77, Oda Santiana, right behind him.
Right to clean him up. Big O. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10.
Back to pass. Sees his man. He's got him open. Just overthrows him.
Throws it. Anderson.
That's going to fall incomplete. Bring up a 3rd and 10 for Blanco.
Anderson's pass was intended for 22. Carson Smith. We had number 11, Campton Hicks, on that coverage for the Cowboys. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Let's see if this defense can get a 3 and out and get up off the field. Anderson rolls out. This pass is intended for Smith. Again, with Raxton on the coverage. That Cowboy defense holds again, Russ. It's like Coach Dixon sending the punt team out. Got number 7, Braylon Harris, back deep. I think Vera got a piece of that.
Got a touch on that one. That's going to take a Blanco roll down to the 28-yard line.
Yeah.
Cowboys to set up shop, 1st and 10.
Vera almost got all of it. It was close. Cowboys will take over on their own 28-yard line for their 2nd drive of the game.
So Blanco with a 4-man front there.
It's like Rhoda's going in motion. Handoff goes to 13, Drayden Ashford.
It breaks out wide open for a 1st down.
Yes, sir. He picks up nice yards. He's brought down by 13. Jesse Whitehead for the Panthers.
To send Rodas in motion. It's going to be another handoff to Ashford.
Ashford. He picks up about 5 yards right there. Nice run. He's brought down by 15.
We're going to call him down there at the 44-yard line.
Kobe Mumphrey on that tackle for the Panthers, coming up from the safety spot. You know, you got your safety coming up making that tackle like that. That means you picked up some good yardage on the run.
That's exactly right. We're going to be 2nd and 6 here. It's going to be a handoff to Rodas. He's going to try to sweep it wide, but nothing doing.
He was met by 49, Preston.
Preston
Brought down by Preston Ginn. It's like Blanco was ready for that one right there.
And for any listeners out there that know the Blanco team, if we're mispronouncing any names, please let us know in the comments.
It's like Cowboys in their first passing situation right here. Let's see if we'll go to the pass or stay with the run. I mean, we've been picking up nice yards running, but it's a little obvious passing down right here.
Well, Jaden Clay decided to keep on that option, and it kind of fell apart pretty quickly. They brought in just about every defensive back except the safety. So that will put the Cowboys in an obvious punt situation. So Clay back to kick.
I believe it's number 2, Tomlinson.
Tomlinson to receive.
Clay gets off
It's
a
a
good
good
kick.
kick and a good Cowboys roll. Down to the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. So Blanco will take over here, 1st and 10. It looks like most of the drizzle has stopped for the moment, but you can certainly see the glisten off the field. Oh, that is a wet playing surface.
We got clear skies right now. We got 4 minutes, 51 seconds in the first quarter. Handoff. Handoff goes to Smith. I'm sorry, Petit. 23 Petit. And he was caught up by the turf monster right there. He looked like he took a slip.
There's only getting a yard out of that one. That'll set up 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops. He sees his man.
Anderson
Pass
pass.
is incomplete.
It was intended for 2, Tomlinson. Anderson had him. He just kind of overthrew him a little bit. He had a step on us a little bit, but he overthrow.
And just like that, we're at 3rd down.
Third and 9, man. I'm looking forward for this Cowboy D line to pin their nose back and go get them.
Sets it up to run. Passes it out of bounds. Just gets rid of it.
Right on cue what we just said. That Cowboy defensive line is going to pin their nose back. And Anderson was under pressure. Once again, we got 34 Chris Robinson and 77 Santiana running him down, and he just threw it away. Nobody to go to. We'll give that a coverage sack as well. You know, everybody was covered up. And we got 8 Raxton back deep, 7 Harris. 22 Smith is punting for the Panthers.
Hey, Corey, you're certainly welcome. Enjoy doing it.
There's going to be a flag right here. It's going to come. That's going to be a big penalty on us. This return's going to come back. This return's going to come back. Yeah, that second flag's not going to matter, Russ. We're going.
Okay, all right.
We got one back here. It's going to be roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be roughing the kicker. Which is it's a tough penalty right there with him almost blocking that last one. I'm pretty sure he got that green light to try to go get it again, which is unfortunate, but
it is. That'll set him up with the first down.
First down. Blanco will get the ball again. They're going to decline that block in the back. They're going to accept that roughing the kicker. I don't know if it's roughing or running. If it's running, they're only going to get 5 yards. If it's roughing, they're going to get a first down automatically. So they're calling it roughing the. They're calling the personal foul. They're going to
call a personal foul on that.
Yes.
It's a 15-yard penalty.
So they will get the ball back. That'll bring the Cowboys defense back out. Handoff goes to Petit. He picks up.
And despite getting some hands on him, he made some pretty good yardage out of that.
He did. That was a nice hard run.
Pick up 9 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 1.
He was brought down by 77 Santiana and 24 Bradley. gonna bring up 2nd and 1 for the Panthers. Handoff again.
Another handoff.
There's a fumble on the
He's going to
play.
lose the ball.
I believe the Cowboys have it. The ref's trying to fight
Certainly
off.
looked like Cowboy football.
Oh, looks like it bounced right back in his hands. He was fortunate. 23 was fortunate right there. It bounced. He dropped it and it bounced right back in his hands. There were 4 Cowboys around there, that football, and it had to take a good Panther bounce.
For sure. The Blanco fans didn't like something that happened I didn't catch. But that'll bring up 1st down for Blanco. And with their next yard, that'll put them on for the first time in their own territory.
Yes.
In the Cowboy territory. Gonna drop back to pass. He throws a dart.
And
Great coverage there.
we got number 14, Tyson Owens. Ty's Island. That kid's been pretty consistent on that corner out there, man, on Ty's Island.
And if you'll remember last week, that was our Cowboy Nation Network Game Ball of the Week. To Mr. Tyson Owens. Excellent coverage. He had a couple of opportunities for picks. But he's going to continue to provide great coverage here tonight. 2nd and 10.
Got Anderson on a keeper right here.
Tries to find that outside. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on that play.
And we had Drayden Ashford flying to the ball, pushing him out of bounds. It's going to bring up another 3rd down. Cowboy faithful's getting loud. Fans getting loud. See the Cowboys get off the field.
Again, Clark, you're certainly welcome. Welcome into the broadcast.
It's like Blanco's running a screen and
Going to be a screen and a shoestring tackle. That's not going to be enough for the 1st down. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Peyton Bradley with a big open field tackle right there from his middle linebacker spot.
That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
I believe Blanco's going to line up and go for it right here, Russ.
It's in no man's land. You're not giving up horrible field position if you don't get it.
Yeah, definitely. I think they need some momentum. They're going to go back to their old offense, that slot T.
They've got those linebackers lined up to fire those gaps.
And Dixon's going to go with a timeout right here. Yeah, I forgot to mention, they do sometimes line up in the slot T, and when they're in short down situations, you remember the game last year when we played them in the playoffs. That was their go-to offense.
It was.
But I see Dixon kept a little bit of that, but he goes to that little power spread. But he did leave a little wrinkle of that old playbook in there right there as they lined up in that formation.
So we've got 1:44 here left in the 1st quarter. Score of your Edna Cowboys 6, Blanco Panthers 0.
We have 4th down and 3.
4th and 3 with the ball on the 43-yard line. The first time that Blanco's been on this side of the field tonight.
I want to say they picked up 1 first down with their offense, and we aided them with another 1st down on that one.
So they're going to go back to that.
They're going to go back to this power spread.
Power spread. A bit of a pro set.
They're going to go roll out.
He's going to roll it out.
Edna stretches it out. He got
He's
it.
going to stretch it.
Yes.
Blanco's going to pick up the 1st down.
That was some good blocking out there by that. I want to say that's number 2, Tomlinson, who set the edge for Blanco, and we just couldn't get off our block to stop him. And we strung it out, but he wound up getting around the corner. That's a big 1st down for Blanco.
It is. It's a confidence builder.
Yes. And we had a little movement right there, but no flag. That's a nice stop by that 77 Santianas on on that tackle right there.
He worked awfully hard for those 2 yards.
Yes, yes.
That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Putting it back for a screen pass.
That was Pettit again on that reception.
Cowboys collapsed pretty well on that here. There's a lot of green field open in front of them.
There was a lot. Those receivers out there for Blanco, they're doing a pretty good job out there blocking. Our secondary is going to have to fight off some blocks. It looks like Dixon's going to let this quarter run out.
Well, we're inside 10 seconds here. So that'll bring an end to the first quarter with a score of your Edna Cowboys 6, Blanco Panthers 0. You're certainly welcome, John. Enjoy doing it.
All right, we're coming out to start this second quarter. Blanco got the ball on the Cowboys 30. Third down. They're going to hand off, and he's blown up by number 10, Kevin Robinson.
Explosive.
Looked like it was a hole there for Pettit, and 10 comes down from defensive end, comes right down the line and lays the wood on him, man. That was a nice tackle right there. It's going to bring up a big 4th down again. See if the Cowboys can get off the field. Going with that same quarterback keeper.
They're going to stretch it, but he's not going to get it.
He's not going to get it this time.
He's going to be shoved out of bounds.
I want to say, looks like 11 Hicks was in on that. He fought off his block and made a great play outside, but Peyton Bradley forced it out, made him string it out a little bit. They sent the blitz, and that made him string it out a little earlier than to let his blockers set up. But that's a great stop by the Cowboys defense.
Yeah, there was just no corner to take.
No, not at all. Let's see if the Cowboys can punch in, get us another score here.
Clay's going to keep it.
Clay's going to be on the keeper.
He's going to bounce. They take it out of bounds.
He picks up about 1 or 2. It looks like they're only going to give him about 1 or 2 yards.
I was going to give him 2 out of that one. Ball's going to come up to the. Oh, they don't let them give him anything.
They're not going to give him nothing, which, man, that's a little tough spot, but.
It's going to be a screen pass.
Pass complete to 14 Owens. That's Tyson Owens on the catch. He picks up about 4 or 5.
They're going to mark it there at the 35-yard line.
They're only going to give him 3.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys. See what Coach draws up here.
Looks like we got single coverage on the backside with 8 Raxton over there. I don't know if we take advantage of that or what we're going to do here. Looks like we're going to go to Rodas, which is not a bad call.
It's a great call, in fact. It's
Yes,
not
it
one-man
is.
speed, it's a foot race.
That is a great call with how our line's been blocking. That is a great call.
That was a great call.
That is a great call with how our line's been blocking. Great call.
Draw it right up the middle.
Right up the middle. Yes, yes.
We're even going to set it up to you know what we're doing, but you got to stop
You
us.
got to stop it. As the old coach says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
And that O-line's been opening up holes all night long, so let's go with it. Even with a 3rd and 7, that's how you know you trust the big O-line right there.
That's right.
When you can look in your playbook 3rd and 7 and say, we're gonna run it down their throat and stop us. And we're going to 8 Raxton right here. He makes a miss out there blocking, and number 7, Braylon Harris. Those are also like those screen passes nowadays are like run plays too.
For sure.
You know, you get those skill players out there on the island and blocking, and you know you got mano a mano on man.
And Raxton he's got the wheels.
He got the wheels. He makes one man miss, and I don't know too many kids that'll catch him. We're gonna go with number 3, Clay Keith.
Clay drawing it right up the middle.
He breaks
all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
That was a nice hard run by Jaden Clay. Once again, that O-line opening up holes. On that big O-line, man, we're gonna give them some love here. Those big O-linemen, that's 2 drives that we just line up and run it down and punch it in on run plays. On that O-line, you got number 53, Martin Guzman, 52, Dylan Beering, 51, Pablo Almeida, 70, Christopher Waller, and number 68, Big Andre Brady. Those boys are doing a good job tonight. Harrison Smiga.
He's going to miss that one.
He nailed it.
Right inside. Blanco 0.
Once again, it was Rhino 42, Vanderbilt Industrial 17. It was Grandview 29, Foxborough 7. It was Brock 51, Bushland 27. And it was Whiteboro 42, Paradise 0.
We got number 17, Sample, preparing to kick.
We got 20 for Blanco. We got number 20. I believe that is Jacob Johnson. 23, Caden Pettit. And number 2, Nathan Tomlinson back deep for the Panthers. It's going to be Tomlinson on the return. He's wrapped up by 22. Looks like it was the Hicks brothers on that tackle right there. You had 11 Campton Hicks and 22 Keegan Hicks, one of our freshmen, coming in and making a tackle on that kickoff. I don't know if we got a flag down. I don't know there's a circle.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I think there's a little bit of extracurriculars happening on the sideline.
Yeah.
Broken up by Blanco coaches.
You know, every time somebody gets hard, the home team hits somebody hard on that visitors team sideline, you get a little skirmish going on and a little trash talk. But good thing Coach Dixon was in there. He shut it down real quick. Once again, though, that was, I believe, like I said, that was those Hicks boys on that tackle right there. Number 11, Campton Hicks, and 22, Keegan Hicks. Let's see if the Cowboys defense will get another stop. Well, we do have some laundry on the field. Far field over there, right there. You see it? It's going to be a late hit by the Cowboys. Which I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
I couldn't see it over there. I thought it was pretty clean.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
That's going to put him at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Blanco.
That's going to be about what? say 30 yards of penalty yards
It is.
against the Cowboys right now. If we could eliminate that. That's Pettit on the carry. There's a fumble.
Bounce off, go nowhere, and lose the ball while he's at it.
That hole was clogged up by Big O. Number 77, Big Otis Santiana. It's been pretty tough to run on this defensive line and this defense all season long, man. They've been pretty solid.
For the Panthers from the 47 line.
We got a swing pass. Oh, another great open field tackle
For sure.
24 Bradley. They were one-on-one, and Pettit. If he makes Bradley miss, there was another Cowboy in sight, man.
Green field of the end zone.
It might have been green grass from there, but nonetheless, that was a great play by Peyton Bradley, one of the senior leaders on this defense.
Back. He sees his man.
He's got pressure.
He's got pressure. Throws the ball away.
Throws it away. There's another one of those seniors, man, on that defense. 13, Drayden Ashford. That young man goes both ways. He runs the ball. Then he comes on defense and rushes the passer from his linebacker spot, flies to the ball. You know, that. And you can tell he's passionate about playing football. Those are the kids, you know. You hate to see him go. You know, he's a senior. He's going to be gone next year. But right now, we're going to enjoy it while we're still playing. And this kid's flying around tonight.
So Blanco is going to set up the kick on the 4th and 11.
Now Raxton back deep again. Looks like they're going to kick it in his direction. And he got it.
He's got it. But he's going to be swallowed up immediately.
Yeah, that was nice coverage by that punt team.
They're going to give him forward progression, call the ball down on the 15-yard line.
He was wrapped up by 56. Bennett Brock. That was nice coverage by that punt team, man. You wrap Raxton up to even get a hand on him. That kid's fast as lightning. Right. You know, make a good clean tackle like that. That was good coverage.
I've seen him juke people out of their shoes. It's
First and 10 for the Cowboys.
Let's see. We haven't been backed up like this all night, pretty much. Let's see where we get it. If we can get ourselves out of this. Going to the big guy.
Right up the middle. He's going to bounce and keep moving, pushing the pile all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Hey, right on cue, like I just said. Hey, 13, Drayden Ashford goes both ways, and then he comes on offense and runs hard like he does. Man, that's a workload on the team. Nice run right there by 13.
Well, when your O-line is this strong and you have the arsenal of runners we have, we don't have to get them, very imaginative. We can run it up the middle. They know it's coming. They just can't stop it.
Can't stop it. That seems to be the thing we're going with right now. We're going with the same play back to Rodas.
He's going to bounce outside. He's going to fight hard all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's a great run by number 1K Rodas. As you can see, when he made that cut, he had two hands on the ball.
For sure.
Protecting that football. Like we mentioned at the start of the game, we had some fumbling problems last week as a group, and as we can see, it was coached on. Those boys are holding on to that ball right now.
When the air is drying out just a little bit, our wind is shifted to the west.
That's 3, Clay and Keats. Oh man, that was a nice move. Nice move to make him miss.
Great job by Drayden Clay just to dive forward and get that first down. He knew where his marker was.
Yes, great field awareness.
Great field awareness.
Hey, remember, we got about 6 minutes left, 6 minutes, 25 seconds. Cowboys can punch one in here, get another stop, maybe punch another one in. We get the ball to start the second half.
We do.
Yes, so controlling the clock, punching one in right here is huge. Hand off to 13. And that hole opens up big.
Green grass.
He's brought down by
All the way down to the red zone. Clock's going to tick inside the 6-minute mark.
Yes, Tomlinson made a touchdown saving tackle.
I tell you, I watched a little bit of film. That Tomlinson kid, he's got a lot of heart. He plays hard. He's athletic.
Yes, yeah, he is one of their key players too. Tomlinson, as we mentioned earlier, 10 Anderson, their quarterback, and 23 Pettit. They kind of carry the load for this Blanco team, and Edna's kind of been minimizing them right now. See, Vera checked in on offense. We'll hand it off to one Rodas right here.
Corner. He's got it. One man to beat. Pushed out of bounds.
And it's going to be holding right here.
Right at the half-yard line, but we're going to have a hold.
It's going to be a hold right here on Edna. It's a tough call, but it's going to be a holding. I don't think the kid would have made the tackle, but hey, nonetheless, they're gonna make that call right there. You can't give him a tug of that jersey. You got to let him go.
That's it.
That running back goes by you, let him go. Cowboys are probably averaging about 10 yards a rush, man. We've been opening up holes real big.
Well, it's going to be 1st and 20 here.
We're going to hand it off to 44, Vera. And he's getting nothing right there.
Tries to put a little spin move on that, but just nowhere to go. It was good penetration by the defensive backs.
We got Vera a little shaken up right there, man. We don't want to see that happening, man. That's one of our our key defensive guys. But I know one thing: you're gonna have to carry him off the field. That kid's not gonna come off the field by himself.
That's for sure.
Carry him off, so we'll probably see him come back in out there on defense.
Doc giving him a once over there on the sidelines.
Oh man, we had him. He had him. A little overthrown. A little bit of overthrow. Sorry guys, it is the second quarter. We got 4 minutes, 39 seconds left. It's gonna be 3rd down.
It should be updated on your side now. Got to talking and wasn't paying attention. That's on me.
Cowboys got us locked into this game, how they've been running this ball and making defensive stops. We got Rodas in motion. Clay drops back.
He's going to stretch this.
It's a nice pickup. You get it back to the sticks. Gonna bring up a. Clay
a little banged up.
We're on 4th and 10. Looks like Tomlinson's limping too for the Panthers. Yeah, that's number 2. Tomlinson's limping a little bit for the Panthers.
Well, I think Edna's calling here for the field goal unit.
We got Harrison Smiga coming out. He nailed one last weekend. A huge field goal for us in that game.
Absolutely.
You're going to have Raxton holding. You got Peyton Bradley doing the snapping. Raxton holding and Harrison Smiga kicking.
It's going to be a 32-yard attempt. He's got it.
It looks good.
Oh, yes.
Yes. He nailed it. That's going to bring the score. Edna Cowboys 16, Blanco Panthers 0. With 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game, Harrison Smiga nails a 35-yard field goal. That was good all the way around. Nice snap by Bradley.
Nice hold.
Hold by Raxton, and the kick was straight down the middle. It was a little low, but he nailed it.
Well, that's always a gamble in the rain.
Yes.
But
especially with this wind, he's kicking against the wind. As you see the flag blowing, he's kicking against the wind, and he nailed it.
Arizona 38. Arizona State 35. Missouri followed by Arkansas 27. And Colorado State 17. New Mexico 0.
All right, we got Landry Sample set to kick. And not to mention, Harrison Smiga had a leg injury to start the season, and he comes in at the end of the playoffs, you know, after healing up and nailing the field goal. That's great to see. He's a senior this year. That's great to see. It's like Tomlinson on that return.
Brought down by number 24.
That's Peyton Bradley. It's like Bradley's getting up. You got 18, Landon Miller.
After the kickoff, it goes to the Blanco position. First and 10 for the Panthers. Starting the Blanco 30 yards.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Blanco.
All right. I called it earlier. Blanco's back in their old offense in that slot T, wing T offense.
He's got a
Oh,
big
there's a
hole
hold on the play.
The ball's loose.
And
Number 23 falls and casts it back up, but
Pettit he's been real lucky tonight, man. That's the second time he's put one on the ground and it bounced right back to him. They kind of had something right there. I don't know. Yeah, they're going back to that slot T offense. He's gonna go pass. Oh, that's great coverage.
that's great coverage.
I will say
that interference.
it's going to be interference. Rodas never got his head around. If Rodas just turns and looks at the ball, we won't get a flag there,
right.
but they're going to call face guarding right there on that play, which is a good play call by Dixon. You know, going back to that slot T, I'm pretty sure we were read and run, but Rodas was there. They were well prepared for it, but he just has to get his head around on that. Cowboy faithful not liking that call.
So we're at 3:34 left here in the half.
Yeah, this is a big possession for Blanco right here. Like I said,
This is big possession.
we get the ball back after half.
That's right. Be Cowboy football to start the third quarter.
Yes. So that's a big first down for him. That would have been third down. We would have got the ball back. Maybe 3 minutes up. We could have scored. But these penalties, I mean, it's not like they're earning them. We're giving them. That's another 15-yarder. So I'm going to say 45 yards worth of penalties.
For sure, yeah.
We got Anderson on the keeper right here. And he's getting nothing. That Cowboy defense waiting on that. And that's been Blanco's go-to all year is Anderson. When they need a play, 10 Anderson is their guy. He is their guy. But Edna's all over that right now. He got nothing on that run. It's a great play by Braxton coming up, 9 Rodas. They're keeping contained. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Blanco got a tight end down on that far side. He's going to fake it. That's where he was going, to that tight end. 22 Smith is lined up at tight end. They run a lot of formations tonight.
They do, yeah.
They get an H-back.
Looks.
Yeah, they go with trips a little bit. They go with a power high H-back. Then they go with the tight end. You got a single receiver with 2 receivers and a running back.
Having to dig deep in that playbook. When you face a defense like this, you got to get creative.
You got to get deep. You got to get deep in that playbook. Anderson back to pass. It was complete that time to Smith. That's a huge conversion for him. That was a huge conversion for the Panthers right there.
It looks like we just had a big influx of people joining in. So welcome in. We've got 3:07 left to go here in the second quarter. Halftime pending. Blanco finding some success, moving the ball.
It's a nice stop. Looks like Bradley was in there. 10, Kevin Robinson.
Kevin Robinson, yep.
Yeah. Broncos kind of went to that. They went to that. They moved that up back. They moved him down on the line to tight end. They've been kind of getting some rhythm now, just a little bit. And now he's going back to H back 22.
He's going to H back. And
yeah, he's been.
Our secondary's respecting their speed.
Yeah, there's Pettit on the carry right there, and there's nothing going on.
Nothing there. Just nothing doing.
22 Smith has been their most reliable receiver right now, so we can get somebody to cover their tight end. We like Blanco's gonna take a timeout.
That's gonna be a timeout.
Blanco's gonna have one left. We come back out this timeout, it's gonna be 3rd and 10. I'm pretty sure even if they don't gain a yard, Blanco probably will go for this, being that there's 2 minutes and 3 seconds left.
So at halftime, we will leave the broadcast up, but we will have to mute for copyright infringement reasons. They will be playing copyrighted music during the half. That will bring this stream down if it's played. So apologies for not being able to give the audio, but you will definitely be able to watch.
All right, 3rd down and 10. Blanco's coming out. Roll out. Oh, he's wide open.
The crowd wanted to hold.
He's wide open. I gotta agree with the crowd right there, Russ. I think we missed one, but they're human. They're gonna miss a call.
That's right.
But that was a great play call by Dixon. As much as our defense flows, he got us going one way, and he snuck Pettit back on the backside of the throwback from Anderson. That was a big play. Anderson's gonna roll out, throw it back again to the big guy.
Oh, and he's brought down. Great open field tackle there.
That was a great play by Kevin Robinson. It's like they threw it to, I can't read his number, but he looked like he was a lineman. They're getting some misdirection going with us.
That was 83, the tight end.
I believe so. Let's see. Oh no, yeah, that was 69.
69 tight end.
69.
So Blanco's going to take their final timeout here.
Yeah, they found success with that tight end look.
Looks like coach is letting the referee know that he saw a hold, grabbing his own shirt in demonstration.
Yeah, that's 2 third downs on this drive. Yeah, it was a timeout by Edna right there.
That was Edna's timeout.
Yes, that was Edna's timeout. Well, we've given up 2 huge 3rd down plays on this drive. So this is an important drive for Blanco and for Edna. I mean, if Blanco scores, they cut it to 1 score if they go for 2. If Edna stops them, we get the ball back to start the second half. So this is a huge drive for both teams.
It is.
No matter way, no matter what way you put it. Let's see if they line up. They're going back to that tight end on the right. We got 2 receivers, 1 receiver to the left. We got Tomlinson going in motion. And he hands it off to him.
Oh, he misses the tackle.
That was almost a great play by Raxton, but you have Vera there. Trying to see who's getting up off the ground slow. Hey, Kevin Robinson, man.
Kevin Robinson.
Kevin Robinson. He's
Tyson Owens.
Tyson Owens, yeah. Robinson's been flying around tonight. All right, we got third down again. We got to be smart. Read your keys.
We've got pressure. He's rolling.
It's coming back.
We got a flag.
It's coming back. It's coming back. You got big man Otis Santianas being held. His jersey's reached up over. His helmet's knocked off. It's either going to be hands to the face or holding.
Yep.
It's coming back. If his helmet was knocked off by the player, he shouldn't have to exit the game. But we're getting a holding call. We're going to get a holding call. We get a holding call right here, which is huge because there was nobody there.
What, Edna could actually use a timeout here and put him back in.
Yeah, we could.
With 35 seconds, that may not be a bad.
You can call a timeout and get him back in this game, but that flag's key for us because Anderson was all alone. He probably would have walked in the end zone.
Looks like coach is asking for clarification on whether Otis is.
If Santiana can come back in the game after a timeout. It'll be third down again. That is huge for us. Otis will have to take a play out unless we call a timeout, and I think Mitchell elected to call that timeout.
That's right.
Yes, which is not a bad thing. You know, like there's 35 seconds left. We got two of them. We can't take them with us.
You don't get paid extra for them.
We can't take them with us. So just go use one. Get the big guy back in the game. It's gonna be third down and long. So they're in the passing down. We know they're in the passing down right here. We had the blitz on that last play as well. We got to get off the field right here, though.
We do. We got to get defense off the field.
Yeah, Blanco's gotten two big third downs on this drive. This will be a great stop.
It's going to be 3rd and 16.
Yes.
And the crowd making some noise.
Yeah, that Cowboy faithful. All right, Blanco's going in that. They got the tight end, one back, two receivers on one side, one receiver up top.
Going to be a pass. He wanted one-on-one.
Great coverage by Caleb Rhodes. Great coverage by Caleb Rhodes. Great coverage.
And Ryan right there behind him.
Yes, it was intended for. Looks like number 12, Dixon.
Well, looks like they're going to send out a field goal unit. And
I was
try
watching
for a long field goal here.
I was watching them during warm-up. I want to say their kicker's either Tomlinson or Anderson. I think it's Tomlinson too. And he was hitting it from right here earlier in warm-ups. But that pass was intended for 12, Tyler Dixon, Coach Dixon's son. You got Tomlinson kicking the field goal, Anderson holding. Oh, he nailed it.
And he drilled it.
He nailed it. 77 almost got that thing, though. Great effort by Otis. Hey, but that's a win for the Cowboy defense.
It is.
I'm gonna score that a win for us. You know, giving up those third down plays, but finding a way. You know, you like to call that bend but don't break defense.
That's exactly right.
Bend but don't break defense. You know, giving up a field goal right there. We get the ball back.
We get the ball back. We got 24 seconds here.
Yeah. 77 was close to blocking that though.
Hey, Katie, we will stay live now. We will have to mute because it is copyrighted music, but we will put a wide zoom lens out so that the Spurs and band will be on the broadcast. But unfortunately, due to copyright law, that's not permitted on the YouTube platform. All
right, the Cowboys kickoff return team will line up for the first time tonight. You got number 1, Kate Rodas, field goal kicker, corner, receiver. Oh, he kicked it deep too.
That's going to be a deep ball.
That ball goes out the end zone. There's 24 seconds left in this half. Let's see if the Cowboys will take a shot or take a knee and take it into halftime.
That young man's got a D1 leg.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does. But as good as we've run the ball, I mean, wouldn't hurt to run it one time here and see if we can bust one.
That's right.
You know, we got to be averaging about 8-9 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think you roll the dice. You know,
and you're getting a
run the ball.
one-on-one.
Well, yeah, we are getting one-on-one here, so
One-on-one with Raxton on the backside.
Set this up for some out routes.
Yeah. We're going
That's exactly
there.
what he's going to do.
Tonal screen to Raxton. Oh, what do we got a flag on?
From there, I'm not quite sure what that's going to be.
There's a flag right here. There's a lot of extra.
Call that against Edna.
There's a lot of extracurricular going on. Clock's still running a little bit. I'm forgetting an illegal man downfield. If Raxton caught that behind the line of scrimmage, the lineman can be down the. Yeah, if that passes behind the line of scrimmage, it shouldn't be a legal man downfield.
That's what they're calling.
That's a tough call. That ball looked like it was thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
I agree.
So the lineman can get out there. They have to give him enough time to get out there and lead block. Yeah, that's
He's downfield to block. The ball was thrown behind the line. I don't.
That shouldn't be called.
And especially where that flag was thrown was behind the line as well.
Right behind the line, where Raxton caught the ball at. So tough break for the Cowboys. I think right here we take a knee and go in.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe. Don't look like it. We're lining up to run another play. Let's see. You got split backs.
Yep.
Rodas and yeah. The clock starts. And we're gonna take it into halftime.
And that'll be half.
The score here, Edna Cowboys 16, Blanco 3.
Well, excellent first half by Cowboys. Defense is firing on all cylinders. Offense cleaned up a lot of mistakes to see if they can continue on through the second half.
Yes, I agree. Good. All right, both teams back in the tunnel. Looks like Blanco's going to come out first. Get the second half started. Cowboys up 16-3. Cowboys are loaded in their tunnel. They got the band down there, the cheerleaders, Silver Spurs, and the flag team. Got a nice little line for the Cowboys to come out that tunnel. Here come the Cowboys.
Here come the Cowboys.
Russ, that first half was a nice first half by Cowboys defense. I think they only gave up maybe 3 first downs, a couple of them on penalties. Blanco couldn't get anything established. Cowboys offense was run heavy and probably averaged around 8 yards, maybe 8.5, 7 yards a carry. Cowboys will receive in the second half. You know, things to look for right here to start this half. Blanco may offside kick the ball. You know, get some momentum going. They did have a little momentum at the end of the half. They had a good drive where they completed 2 third downs to get a drive going to get them a field goal to get on the board. You look like you got Tomlinson setting the ball up. Like he's setting it up to kick it deep, but you never know. You got number 1, Cade Rodas, back deep for the Cowboys. Number 8, Floyd Raxton, and number 9, Cade Rodas. Once again, Nathan Tomlinson setting the kickoff for the Blanco Panthers, to do it all guy. He kicks it deep. Like Rodas is going to have a chance. He slips, but he's still up. He wasn't able to get back to the 20. It was a tough return. He gets to the 15-yard line. I think if Rodas may have kept his feet, he may have some good yardage there. So the Cowboys will take over on the first drive on the 15-yard line, Russ.
It'll be 1st and 10 Cowboys.
Got a few. Handoff goes to 1, Rodas. He slips. Picks up about 2 or 3.
Well, they're going to give him forward progression for about 2 yards, but
that field, you see that rain's playing, the early rain's playing a little factor right now. Boys are slipping. We got clear skies right now, but if you look at the turf, you can see a little mist, a little shine off that turf. It's a little wet out there. We're going to go with the same play.
with much better results this time.
Yes, Ashford picked up a great block right there to let Rodas bounce it outside. It was a great run by Rodas.
Got to make that 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 1.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go 3rd and 1. Let's see what Coach Cass got dialed up right here. It's like Jaden Clay's getting under center.
Well, they're going to show blitz.
Show it.
Lining up to fire those gaps.
Cowboys have ran this earlier in the year.
They're going to push it. They're going to get it.
It didn't matter. You know, Cowboys have ran that under the center. Clay looks over, goes under the center, and he runs the quarterback sneak. And Blanco was on it, but Clay found a hole outside of big number 70, Christopher Waller, from his right guard position. And the Cowboys pick up a Cowboys first down.
Well, you know, that all comes from the work we don't see, and that's in the locker room.
In the locker room, yeah, that was a great play by Cass.
In the weight room.
Yeah, that's a great call. You got Rodas on the carry. Great hole. He picks up about another 8-9 yards. Number 8, Raxton, working hard out there blocking. We got a flag on the play.
I'm going to guess that's going to be a
Yes,
hold.
it's going to be a hold. That is our kryptonite, I tell you.
We've had some pretty key penalties that have really held us back.
Yes. Yes. Looks like it's going to be another
It is going to be a hold.
Oh, a chop block. Which is,
no.
that's rare in our offense. You don't see our linemen chopping much. We got big boys. I don't. That's a tough call. We got some pretty big boys, and we go mano a mano. That's rare we see that call right there.
That's the first one I've seen all season that I remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All season, I don't even know that if chopping is in pretty much in our linemen's, technique. It's rare. That's a rare call. That's gonna put us in a long. It's gonna be about a second.
It's gonna be on the 15-yard line. That's gonna bring up first and whole bunch.
Yes. Oh, it's a great call to Raxton. He finds the corner.
He's going to stretch that.
That's a great run.
Great strong run. Yeah.
Good call right there by Coach Kaz, man. To get some misdirection. You've been running that dart play with Rodas, and you fake the dart, and then you have Raxton come around and run that reverse with him, and 14 Tyson Owens gets a hook block on that corner.
That's it.
And Raxton gets us back up.
Opens that up for an 11-yard gain.
Yeah.
That's going to bring us 2nd and 9.
We're right where we want to be. Plays back to pass, and he finds Raxton open.
Got Raxton wide open.
He makes the
this slippery. Miss. That's going to be a first down.
Makes the guy miss. Shoestring tackle.
Shoestring tackle.
And I believe that's number 2 that saved that touchdown. No, I'm wrong. That's 49. 49 with a shoestring tackle. Yeah, that was 49. I'm sorry. Colton Kubla makes that stop. But there's Raxton again. We said it earlier. He makes one guy miss. He's explosive and electrifying. Cowboys got a good drive to start this series right here. Handoff goes to Rodas. That hole opens up. Tyson Owen gets a great block. And Rodas just slipped.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of turf monster.
A little bit of that turf monster right there. But you love to see it when you got your receivers out there working and blocking. You love to see that. Tyson Owens is making some great blocks right now.
Yeah, Jacob, you're right. He is a spark plug for sure.
First and 10 for the Cowboys. Number 16-11.
So as of right now, nearing halftime, it's going to be Ganado 0, Refugio Bobcats 6.
Ganado's hanging in there on Refugio, man. They're district opponents, I think that score was 56-26. You got Clay on the keeper. Not a bad game.
He's going to pick up some good yards.
Oh, yeah.
So a great opening drive here.
Great, it is. You got a little mix of run and pass right here. Raxton made some guys miss. Big play. Rodas with some nice runs.
Yeah, and I know in a competition I had with Coach that he wanted that balance. He wants that run and the pass.
That's always great. Looks like we're going to go to the big guy right here. Oh, hard run.
Good hard run. Another first down.
Another first down. It's going to be a first and goal.
First and goal on the 4-yard line.
Yes. Looked like a zone read right there, too. Clay rode him until, that defensive end.
That's it.
Bid on Clay. He went up the field and Clay just handed it in to Ashford. And Ashford picked up a first down.
And he's still in the backfield. Let's see if they give it to him again.
I believe we're either going to go with him or go with Clay. We go with the big guy.
Go with the big guy. Going to punch it for another couple of yards there.
Nice call right there.
Down to the 2.
We're in no hurry. We're going to get a play call. Check in.
5 seconds on the play clock.
We're going to Rodas with Ashford Lee blocking, and Rodas got the corner.
A touchdown, Cowboys!
Great drive. That is a great drive right there by the Edna Cowboy offense. They had the ball. They had the ball. It is 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. Braxton giving some signals to the line. I don't know if we're going to run a fake here or we're going regular. Harrison nails it. She'll bring the score in, the Cowboys. 23. Blanco Panthers 3.
1,353. Once again, 1,353, and we want to thank each and every one of you for being here.
Sorry, I know we dropped connection there for just a second, but looks like we stayed on. So if you can still give us if you can still hear us, somebody comment and let us know. Make sure we're still running.
Got Landry Sample set the kick. This is a great story with this guy. He came in and picked up where Harrison Smiggle was hurt. I believe he was in the band.
He was.
The guy was in the band, man. It's a great story right there. That's Texas high school football. Blanco runs that reverse and they give it to Tomlinson. He finds a hole. Oh man, still up.
We're gonna get a little block in the back, but we're not gonna get a flag for it.
No flag for it. Yeah, it looks like Rodas was blocked in the bag. But we didn't get that call, but that nonetheless, like somebody lost contain on that outside over there. Not sure who it was, but see if the Cowboys defense will hold. Blanco starts off in that slot team, and nothing doing.
Drop for a loss.
That's Floyd Raxton on the stop. It's a great tackle by that young man.
Excellent tackle. Just flying to the ball.
Yes. This Edna Cowboy defense, their speed all around on that defense. That young man's he's everywhere. Offense, defense. He is a spark plug for the Edna Cowboys. One of them. One of the leaders on this team. And he's only a junior.
That's right.
He'll be back next year. Yeah, on the plus side. The young man will be back next year. All right, they're in a power spread look. Oh, Veer missed him. That's a nice hard run by 10. Nice hard run by 10. One of the rare, Peyton Veer missed the open field tackle, and that's rare.
That's rare.
That is rare.
It's a little over pursuit there.
But that shows how big of an athlete that Cameron Anderson is, number 10. He is a stud, you know. And when you're playing in late games like this in the third round, you're gonna see athletes like that. It's gonna bring up a big third down right here. Cowboys need 2 more stops, because I'm guaranteeing you, Blanco, they don't get it here, they're going for it. They're in the slot team.
Yeah, for sure. This close.
They go to up back Smith. And he falls forward for it. He gets the first down. And look,
I don't know.
We might get a
short.
We might get a Cowboy spot.
Half yard short.
Yeah, we got a good spot for us. It's gonna be 4th and about.
4th and inches.
4th and inches, yeah.
4th and 1.
If this Cowboy faithful gets loud, we got the band rocking.
They're going to stack that line and try to shove hard.
They're going to come out in the slot T again.
It's going to be a dogfight right up the middle.
I don't think he got it. I don't think he even gained a yard, but they're going to give it to him.
It looks like they're going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him, but he was stood up at the line. He was stood up at the line by Ashford. I don't know if they're giving it to him on the fall, but he was stood up on the line. Gonna give him a first down. 4 minutes left in this third quarter.
They're going to still stay in the slot. Going to air it for the end zone. He's got his man. That's going to be a touchdown for Blanco.
Touchdown for Blanco. Looks like the Cowboy defender has it. Braylon Harris got up with the football. Looks like that was number 7, Braylon Harris on that coverage.
He got up with the football.
He got up with the football, but they're going to give that touchdown to Blanco. That was a big drive for Blanco to answer back. Blanco's decided to come out in that slot T and go in a little misdirection and get us, like I said, trying to use our speed that we have. Oh, great block!
It's blocked!
Picked up by 8 Raxton. Picked up by 8 Raxton. If he returns this, the Cowboys can get 2 points.
One man to beat. One man to beat. Pushes him out of bounds.
And guess who was on the stop? Number 2, Nathan Tomlinson.
That was a great play. That play was blocked by number 77, Otis Santiana. Raxton picks it up and tries to return it for the Cowboys to get 2 points. And Blanco is doing all God. Number 2, Nathan Tomlinson, saves the day for him. Because that 2 points, that would have been big for the Cowboys.
Huge.
That would have been huge. But
we're still a 2-possession game.
Still a 2-possession game.
3:46 left to go in the third.
How about Otis Santiana, the senior, coming up big right there. But I got to say, I know I am an Edna Cowboy faithful, but you love to see the hustle from number 2, Tomlinson from Blanco.
Oh, for sure.
You know, that was big for them.
Any fan of the game and just enjoys watching.
Enjoy that. You have to enjoy a play like that because he came from the backside to catch Raxton. And not too many kids in the state of Texas will catch him.
Well, that was a palpable momentum shift.
Yeah, it was. Because Blanco had all the momentum right there. They were gaining momentum.
It shows the grit of the Cowboys, dig deep and make it happen.
I believe Tomlinson was shaking up on that play, too. You got number 8 kicking off. Looks like he's a JV guy. He got a blue helmet, not a white one. But that kid got a leg as well. Whoa.
Way through the back of the end zone.
Let me see if I got his name on our roster here. That was a nice kick by him. That was number 8, Roderick Sawecki, with that kick. That was a nice kick. Cowboys will take over on the 25-yard line. Second possession of the second half. Score 23-9. We'll drop back to pass. Oh, hey.
We got tangled up there. I guess we're going to call that incidental contact. Edna Faithful sure wants the PI on that, but you're not going to get it.
That is a tough break right there. You did have hand fighting from both young men, but you gotta throw that for Edna right there, man. That's a tough no call. Tomlinson never got his head around. That's kind of similar to earlier in the game what I was saying with Rodas. He never got his head around. With a lot more contact. A lot more. Drop back the pass here again, and that's complete
wheel route
to the speedster 14, Tyson Owens, and he makes a man miss. Oh, and he's brought down There's that guy again.
There he is.
Number 2.
Last week's game ball winner.
14, Tyson Owens makes a huge play. And number 2, Tomlinson saves Blanco again. This kid is leaving it all on the field for Blanco.
You got to give him credit. He's got all heart.
All hard. He's coming from the backside corner. Look at that, Russ.
Let's see that.
He's coming from the backside corner to make that stop on Tyson Owens, which was a great catch.
And now he's one-on-one.
One-on-one with Raxton. But we're going Jaden Clay all the way. And he's fighting.
Touchdown!
But there's a flag on the play.
Oh, we do have a flag.
We got a flag on the play. That was a nice run.
Incredible run.
By all the way Clay. I don't know what the flag could be. Sideline warning? Sideline warning? Cowboy fans are not liking that call.
Not like that call.
At all.
And they're letting zebras know all about it.
Nobody crossed the, when you get a sideline warning right there that close to the goal line, somebody has to cross the 25. I didn't see a coach or a kid pass the 25-yard line, so I don't know what the sideline warning is about, but the Cowboy faithful is not like that call. That was a nice hard run by Jaden. You'll replay the down.
You folks at home can rewind that and take a look to see who they called that on.
Yes.
I sure didn't see it.
I didn't see a kick. Nobody. One kid or coach passed the 25. We're on the same play. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Clay picks up about 4 or 5.
They're going to give him 3 on that one. We're going to mark it at the 3-yard line.
3-yard line, yeah. I think we're taking.
Well, it's going to be second down.
Like Braylon Harris checked in the game and Ashford's checking out. Let's see where we're going to go. We're still going to a tight formation. Here's that's a quarterback sneak formation right there.
That's going to be a push. It is.
And Clay gets in. Clay gets in.
It's going to be in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
That's great blocking again, man. That is a great job by that O-line.
So with only 2 minutes left to go here in the third, Cowboys will attempt this PAT.
Harrison Smigger on the kick. Braxton gets it down. It's good.
That is good.
Gonna bring the score 2:09 left in the third quarter. Cowboys 30, Blanco 9. That O-line, man, that was a nice run on that quarterback sneak, and Jaden Clay was not being stopped. You know, they took that first one away, and he was like, hey, I'm coming back, and I'm getting my touchdown.
Yep.
That was a hard run right there by Jaden Clay, the junior quarterback.
I mean, it is day to Thanksgiving. He won his second helpings. So.
Yeah, right. See if we can check some scores out in our division. The Columbus Cardinals in Region 3 are up 14-0 over the Cameron Yo-Yeomen.
Wow.
Earlier in the day, we did have Lino defeat Industrial, if anyone went on the live stream when we announced that. Cobras fell 42-17. The winner of this game will play Lino next week. Cowboys elect a squib kick. It's like 22. Smith picks it up. That's a nice tackle right
pretty
there.
well with it.
Yeah, it was a nice tackle, open field by 22. Keegan Hicks. They're in the slot. T still. He's not going nowhere. Hold it. It's going to come back. Santiano was being held. You see his shoulder pad house picked up. That's always a sign that a defensive lineman was being held, man. It's coming back, and he had a lot of time, and that's the reason why he had a lot of time. But Santiano was being held, I guarantee there. That's what the head ref's signaling right there. Let's go back up the Panthers. You see in the second half, Blanco's kind of been going in that slot T. Like I said,
a lot more often.
A lot more, and they're going misdirection to try to get our speed to overcommit and try to find some back doors on that, on the backside throwing it. But that Cowboy D-line's having none of it because they're putting pressure on them.
And that's discredit to those veterans on that team that have been playing
for multiple years. A lot of them been out there since they were sophomores. They're in the shotgun. Anderson rolls out. He's got a man, but Rodas is there, and it's intercepted.
Rodas.
He makes the guy miss. He just runs out of bounds. That's a great job by Caleb Rodas.
Great job.
Great job. That's another one of those senior leaders we were just saying. They've been out there and they're not biting on that fake and that misdirection. None of it. And Blanco went for a shot running the corner route.
Okay, so the sideline penalty from earlier was from the line of scrimmage marker not being able to get around players.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So thank you, Rowdy Crew Films, for the review on that. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Cowboy dropped back the pass. That's Raxton on the comeback route. That was a nice ball by Clay.
Great catching double coverage.
Raxton wasn't out his break, and that ball was already gone. That was a nice catch. It's like Tomlinson was on that tackle. Cowboys still got that. We're still getting about 50-50 run pass. We're getting what we want right now.
Well, you got to keep that secondary honest.
Yes. That's handoff to one Rodas. Oh, Raxton Grayson. Oh, we're getting a flag on the play.
Great running, but it's coming back.
It's coming back. It's going to be a holding on the Cowboys.
I'll tell you, if Cowboys can hold on to this 3-touchdown lead and face Lano next week, the penalties have to be cleaned up.
They have to. Yeah, Russ, we can't. Lano's coming in undefeated, and then, the deeper you get in the playoffs, you're going to play tougher teams. You got to be disciplined, especially on runs like that. That's a touchdown. You're leaving points on the board. You don't want to leave points on the board in next week's game.
That's right.
For sure. Which is not the holding penalty is a tough break, but as good as we've been running the ball, 2nd and 11, I'm handing it off to 13, and I'm going to gas you up and see if you can stop it again.
That's right.
Because they haven't stopped us. And really, if you look, Russ, look at their linebackers.
Well,
They're
the
giving it to
linebackers
us.
and the secondary. I mean,
Yes.
they're so afraid. Oh, turf monster.
Turf monster
Strikes
got it right
again.
there. But, yeah, they're giving us, 5-6 yards of carry. They're playing deep off the ball. And our receivers are doing a great job blocking. Raxton had a great block on the outside on that holding call, but I don't believe that was on Raxton because that was a great block. But you love to see your receivers blocking like our receivers have been blocking tonight.
Absolutely.
Which is hard to do in this generation. A lot of kids, they won't block if they ain't getting the ball. But that's not the case with our Edna Cowboys. Oh, it's a great call. We got him wide open. Oh, intercepted.
Oh, and it's intercepted. We've got a hold, and that's going to be the end of the third.
You got a hold and you got a block in the back.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they're going to call here.
Yeah. Well, we missed one. We had Braylon Harris wide open up the seam. I don't know if Clay had pressure. He had to escape the pocket. We had Clay had Harris wide open. Nonetheless, I mean, you got a flag here. They're probably blocking the back or holding. That was number 9. That was Traven Young, number 9, on that interception for Blanco. When he caught it, I think he was kind of shocked.
I do too, yeah.
He kind of hesitated that he caught it. The refs are still
under that pressure. That ball was just a little underthrown. And
yeah, Rodas had a step on him. I think if Clay was able to set his feet, he may have get it. It's fourth quarter.
Drop it in over his shoulder.
Oh yeah, for sure. The refs are kind of confused on the call. They haven't gave us one yet. Trying to find a guy there he is with the white hat on. Let's see. They're swapping fields. As a quarter change, that flag's right there now. They're going to be marked back. Is he blocking the back or holding? Refs are discussing because we did have a quarter change. So you're going to have to put time back on the clock.
God, I'm not sure if they're going to call that end of third or not.
I don't believe so.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, I don't think they can because when there's a penalty, the clock stops. So you're going to have to mark it off where the penalty was, roll the clock where the time was at, and then the quarter may end. But the clock hasn't been changed yet here.
Guess we're going to start the fourth quarter.
And we're going to stay the same way. They're not going to change. Anderson drops back. Oh, he got a man wide open.
And he misses.
That was number 23.
That was a nice break for the Cowboys.
Yes, big break. That pass was in it for Pettit. Looks like Tomlinson was in that area too. You know, you got two receivers in the same area. Somebody ran the wrong route. I think Pettit kind of looked up at the last minute and saw Tomlinson right there, and that worked in our favor. So yeah, there's the end of the third quarter. You have one play, an untimed down.
Oh, an untimed down, okay.
Untimed down right there. You can't end the play on a penalty, a quarter on a penalty. So now we're gonna get the fourth quarter. Should be second down.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yes.
For Blanco.
All on the 35.
McCollum, we're down to 12 minutes left. Cowboys are playing some good football. Got some penalty issues going on, but I think we can get those corrected next week.
Get line on next week, but I'm not going to speak too soon.
Yeah, for sure.
I watched the game last week with Woodville and Hitchcock. If anybody watched that Woodville and Hitchcock game, Hitchcock was down 34-14 at the start of the fourth quarter, and they came 31-14 and came back and won 34-31. But as good as our defense have been playing, it's looking like a setup with us and Lino, like pretty much everybody predicted to start the season. Excuse me. Cowboy defense, let's get them to hold. They're going to run a screen to Tomlinson. Oh, he's hit hard. He's hit hard by Peyton Bradley. Yes. Yeah, Peyton Bradley, Cody Smith in there.
That's Bradley right there to catch him.
That's a great thing about our defense. You got 74. Cody Smith, the D lineman. He's out there making a tackle on a screen pass. You know, like that's coaches, man. There's nothing you can draw up to defeat that.
There's not.
You know. Anderson rolling out.
Rolling out on the trips. He wants his man. Just thrown into nowhere.
Tomlinson was double covered by Rodas and Vera. Tyson was on his man.
And just like that, it's fourth and 9.
Down. Blanco has to go for it here.
Absolutely. Down 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, you can't get a ball back to the Cowboys. Gotta watch misdirection right here. They when they needed to play, they went to a lot of rollout, throw it back to the backside. 22, watch 22. They're gonna look for, look, there it is, throwback.
And that's gonna be first down and a whole lot more. That's gonna be a touchdown Blanco.
Touchdown Blanco.
I don't see any flags.
As I said, you gotta watch it. Overflow, throw back. They're gonna, I mean, that's what they went to all night when they needed to play.
That's it.
And it's just because our defense is so fast. Plays like that is what you know, you get an advantage on the defense because they know we're going to try to fly and get to the football. But you got to have some kind of backside contain, which we lost it right there. And that's a huge score for Blanco. Braxton tried to catch him, but
he's had a few too many steps on him.
Too many steps on him.
Ran out of field to catch him.
It's good. 11 minutes and 6 seconds. Score is going to be 30-16.
We'll see what that does to the momentum here.
Looking at the Cowboys defense, they're real, you know, they're real frustrated on that, but still a long game, boys. Y'all played a great game so far. I mean, that was just a good call. Made a guy miss, and Pettit took it to the house. That was a 60-yard run right there on 4th and 8. Got to read offside kick. Blanco's been kicking it deep here lately, but it's coming. I got a feeling that offside kick or a squib kick, something's coming.
Well, you have to remember, this is also a D-line playing without Reyes.
That is true. That is true. That is true. And Reyes has been, like we said earlier, he's been real consistent this year. And that rotation was real big with Reyes in there. And we had to move some guys around. Like you got Cody Smith, who normally plays 3 technique. He's out there playing DN tonight, you know, where Reyes normally plays. So
that's right.
It is a big miss not having Reyes in right now. But we've had some Cowboys step up, like Kevin Robinson, you know, stepping in and coming in and making some plays. And you got an old reliable Big Otis Santiana. They're lining up for it now. There it goes. Here it comes.
Here comes the onside kick.
I don't know if the Cowboys see it. There's an outside kick coming right here. And Marcus Robinson,
great job with the call on that.
Great stop. That's Marcus Robinson, a sophomore. With that big stop right there. Good job, Marcus.
Playing beyond his years, just a fall on that, not trying to scoop and run.
No, yeah, just a fall on it. Not being greedy, trying to make a big play. Fall on that ball. Let's get it back to this hot offense.
Well, we have a lot of clock to kill.
Yes, yes.
11:04 left.
We need a drive like we had to start the game and to start the second half.
Slow, methodical.
Slow, methodical. 11-play, 10-play drive. Wear them down.
Chew clock.
Yes. We've thrown a couple of haymakers, but Blanco, they swinging back. We'll hand off the Rodas, and Blanco calls a run blitz. And it's there, stopping it. 52 on that run blitz right there for Blanco. Rowdy Topper on the stop right there for Blanco, which that was a good call by their defensive coordinator. We've been killing them on that outside outside zone play, and they called a run blitz to stop that right there. I wouldn't get discouraged. I'd still run it. In between the guards, where we've been really gashing them tonight.
Well, Jessica Watson makes another good point too. Carmine Williams is out.
Oh yeah, we are missing Carmine. That's a big miss out there. Linebacker, safety type kid. Blanco, they're pinning their nose back. They're riding that momentum right now.
That's right.
Yeah,
there's been a big change in that momentum.
Changing down there right now. Yeah, not having Carmine on the defense, we have that takes Raxton is going both ways now because he's filling in for Carmine.
That's right.
You know.
It's not going anywhere.
Not going nowhere. That was a great. That sequence right there was tough for the Cowboys offense. And Blanco defense just studded up and stopped us. It's 9 minutes and 20. Clock's still running. There's 9 minutes left. Still got a lot of game left. Still got a lot of football left. Clay with the punt. Let's hope we get a Cowboy bounce.
Sure. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's a great bounce.
We're going to take it inside the 20.
Yes.
To about the 18. We're going to put it at the 19.
8:51 left on the clock.
Long way to go down that field.
Blanco's only down 14. Again, we have to be disciplined right here on this drive.
That's right.
Because what they're trying to do is attack our aggressiveness. Excuse me. We fly to the football, which is a great thing. But what they're doing right now is going misdirection, and it's so everybody got to play their keys right here. Going jet sweep. Can't let him get to the edge. Owens missed. Ooh, he's lit up hard by number 1, Rodas.
Rodas out here laying some wood.
Yes, we got number 1, K. Rodas coming in. He's filling in at safety a little bit now. Blanco got out of bounds and stopped the clock. We don't want to let him get out of bounds.
That's it. You got to keep him in bounds.
You got to keep him in bounds, keep that clock going. Let's finish this game off. We got Anderson rolling out. He's keeping all the way.
He's going to pick up the first down and get out of bounds.
Yeah, for the most part, Russ, we've been keeping Anderson, under control.
He's been contained, yeah.
He's been contained. That is a big part of their offense, quarterback keeper, quarterback power. But the Cowboys have held him a lot. But once again, he gets out of bounds and stops the clock, which is in Blanco's favor. We want to tackle him in bounds. We want to tackle him in bounds. They're in that power. Oh, that is huge for us.
We're going to back him up 5 yards on that false start.
Yes. Tomlinson in motion. They gotta kind of run a misdirection, but Edna's all over that.
They sniffed that out right away.
24, Peyton Bradley, the middle linebacker. He wasn't going for it.
Second and 12 for the Panthers.
They tried to run a misdirection right there, sending Tomlinson in motion. And then they went back under and handed it to 34, but Edna wasn't buying it. Bradley wasn't buying it. He stayed home in his Mike linebacker position. It's going to be a second down and 12. Dixon, seeing Dixon in our district, and he's calling a timeout. I can guarantee you he's going deep in the playbook. And what's been working for him all night has been that quarterback rollout, and you got those backside routes.
Not in the misdirection.
Yes. You got to be smart right here. You got to watch the back out of the backfield. 22, Carson Smith. You got to watch him. And maybe even watch Tyler Dixon. He's only had the ball thrown to him one time tonight. Here comes the reverse. Look at that. There it is.
He's got him wide open.
It's coming. I mean, they're going to dig deep in the playbook right now. You know, they're pulling everything out right now. Playoff game on the line. It's in a game like this, it's simple defense. Play your key.
So we got 6.5 minutes left.
Yes.
Blanco knocking on the door of the red zone here. Cowboy defense really struggling here to get a stop.
Blanco's
trying to go fast.
Blanco probably going to take a shot here, Russ. With it being under 6 minutes, they're going to take a shot here. It's coming right now. They're going to take a shot. Here goes.
You call it. He's there.
Tyler Dixon. Tyler Dixon.
Gets out of bounds. Yeah, Coach Dixon's son.
Yes, Tyler Dixon on the catch.
That's going to bring up a second and six.
Now, the advantage for us right now, I was expecting Dixon to try to score here. 5 minutes, man. He's pushing it on this drive. He's going to have to punch it in because he needs 2 scores. So maybe here they're going to take a deep shot. You got to see it.
We got trips wide here. Let's see where he goes with it. He's going to a strong side. Oh, it's incomplete.
It's incomplete.
That'll stop the clock.
I believe,
but it'll also bring up third down.
Yes. I believe they were trying to get that outside receiver to Tomlinson, but Tyson Owens had it locked down. You know, good job. Vera was on that coverage too, deflected it. Clock stops, third down. Third and fourth down. The Panthers have been good in this second half. Go back to the end of the first half. They completed 2 third downs, and then here they've been consistent on third down. Cowboys got to find a way to get off the field.
The defense is a big stop here.
It is.
Because they're going to go for it. They've got to.
Pick.
And he's going to be
kicked off. Intercepted by Ford
Ragston.
Anderson made a bad decision right there.
That was a fatal error.
Yes, and it's rare for him because he's one of their leaders, but he had nobody to throw to. Once again, you roll him out away from the receivers, and he wanted to go backside. He wanted to go back to that, not backside, he wanted to go to that corner back there. But again, Tyson Owens and Ragston, they're there to shut it down. Now, Cowboys, here, and we line up in a power out formation with 2 backs. Power spread formation. 2 backs. And
well, it's going to be a false start.
I said it earlier. These are the penalties we cannot have.
That's it.
Next week.
You cannot have these against Llano.
No.
All right, so 1st and 15. 5:14 left to go in the bowl game.
Cowboys probably get 2 first downs here, and we can get back on, head on back to Edna, Texas with a W. But you got to pick up 2 first downs to kill this clock. Hey,
Excellent running. Little late hit,
Little
but
bit.
no flag.
No flag. Once again,
So he gets out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock at 5:05.
a little short. You got Big 77 checking in the game on offense. I don't think he played offense all year, but
I
hey,
have not seen him on the offensive side of the ball all year long.
senior year, all on the line right here. You love it. You love to see it. I can almost bet we're going behind 77 and 68.
That's it. Gonna
Andre
open a
Brady.
hole.
And there it is. They're
There it
pulling.
is.
And look at that hole.
That's it.
Look at that hole.
Off to the races. One
Got
man to beat.
Thompson. Oh, man.
Talking on the 10-yard line, but what a great effort. Well, Mr. Rodas out there showing those wheels.
Yes. 77, Otis Santillana. 68. I'm sorry, we got a young man down right now. And I believe it's number 2, Nathan Tomlinson.
That is Nathan Tomlinson.
Who's played a great
Man,
game tonight.
I mean, he's everywhere. We call his number every play.
Yes, he's everywhere. And every touchdown saving tackle, this young man's been on.
That's it.
You know, and if you're a kid that want film, I guarantee you put this play as his first play on his film, a college coach will be like, oh yeah, I like this kid.
I do too, for
I
sure.
like this kid. Because not every kid's going to run down and go chase that kid and make that tackle like that.
That's right.
So that's a great job by Nathan Tomlinson.
Yeah. So much respect and I mean, for that kid. I mean, he just plays his heart out.
Yes, definitely, definitely. You love the sport. You love plays like that. No matter if you're an Edna Cowboy or Blanco Panther, those plays right there, you tip your hat off to right
That's
there.
right.
Because Kay Rodas was walking in the end zone. It's glad to see he's getting up walking by himself. But going back to that play, 77, Otis Santillana checked in the game. You knew either we were running behind him or he was pulling. And sure enough, him and 68 Andre Brady pulled and that hole opened up. You could have drove a Mack truck through that
Sure
thing.
could have.
I'm guessing, if I got to guess, it's going to 1 or 13 or 3's keeping. Up the middle, behind 77 and 68. There it is. Oh, they ran a
Oh, they
run
sniffed
blitz.
that out.
That's a great call by their
It's a
defense.
great call. A little delayed blitz.
Yes,
I love that
yes.
call.
It was a good call. But we knew we were going to run the ball.
That's it.
It's in our favor right now. Run that thing. The clock's going.
We're not going to pass. We're not going to take a chance on an interception.
Dixon
We're not
got 2
stopping the clock.
timeouts. At all, not at all. Dixon got 2 timeouts left. But, I mean, you're down 2 scores. This is almost a must stop for Blanco. And a must score for Edna. Which, not a must score. We don't have to score, but it's always good. Hand off to the big. Oh, we keep passing it.
Passed it.
It is complete.
Touchdown.
It is complete.
Cowboys.
That is a great call by Coach Cass Mitchell right there. That pass was complete to number 7, Braylon Harris. That was a great call right there. Great call. I think everybody in this stadium was thinking run with either one of our backs. 3, 13, or 1 was getting it. Even I thought it.
Well, and back to that old line, they gave that quarterback time to let that develop.
Let him develop, yeah, because you had a hard play action. He gave him a little Tim Tebow action, and he dumped it right over the middle to Braylon Harris. And Harrison Smith has been perfect tonight.
Perfect.
Oh, man, I jinxed him.
Oh, no.
The old commentator jinx. Sorry, Harrison. That was no good. 36-16.
Well, that's okay. It buys us some cushion there with 3:53 left to play in the ball game. I just want to take a moment just to thank all of you for joining us here at Cowboy Nation Network. All 956 of you at the current moment. Great turnout. Really appreciate your support of these Edna Cowboys, and we sure love bringing the game to you. So thank you for your viewership.
Yeah, definitely. Thank y'all, and thanks Russ for having me tonight. I was a little nervous, but I'm really excited. I like doing this, man. This is real cool right here. It's a great thing you're doing for the athletes around in our area. I know last week you mentioned y'all probably be doing basketball and other sports too. It's a great thing right here, and I appreciate it.
We love giving these kids exposure.
Definitely. We got Landry Sample setting up the kick. We elect the squib kick, and it gets through. I don't think none of the Blanco defenders wanted any part of that. But again, number 2, Tomlinson has been returning the ball majority of the night. He's not in right now.
Yes, he's not in.
He's not in right now. You know, he's returning the ball majority of the time tonight. Cowboys defense probably going to need one more stop. They've been great, minus a few plays all night. They've been great all season. What more, great than our defense on the field and getting ready to close this game out? And I think we can say we'll be facing Lino next week.
We'll have Lino next week, and we will apply again to broadcast that game.
We got a man wide open. That's number 9.
Oh, and he slips.
He's slipping, blown up by 24 Peyton Bradley, but that's Traven Young. Pass is complete to Traven Young.
So we will be applying with the UIL to be able to bring you the game next week.
Bronco's going no huddle, which is almost mandatory right now.
That's right.
That pass is...
Not sure where he was going with it, but
looks like he was looking for Dixon.
I think it was intended for Dixon, yeah.
Yeah, looking for number 12, Dixon. And I don't think Dixon was looking for the ball. He was blocking Harris, unless he turned into a defender. Excuse me. He turned into a defender. Clock never started neither.
It didn't.
That's 3:26.
But we're still 3:26 left.
Yeah, that clock never started.
Blanco possession, second and 10
You can next week.
Oh man, that's another interception by
pick.
Braxton.
Oh!
I believe Braxton.
Braxton.
He's such a playmaker. He wanted that.
He wanted this so
Yes.
bad. He could taste it.
But it may have fell in Braylon Harris' hand like a punt if Braxton. But you love to see that right there. Great effort, Floyd. I know I had my middle daughter text me. I'm sorry, Cariel, how you doing? Love you. She texted me. I did forget my middle daughter. Love y'all. Khalees, Callie, Cariel. Y'all are all at home tuning in to the game. Cowboys are going to close this out, man. It looks like it. We got some scores around the area. Blanco drops back, one-on-one. Tyson Owens is,
Tyson Owens wants that so bad.
That is a great
He wants that back so bad.
So bad. I'm going to tell you something. Tyson Owens has been consistent all season long. All season long.
Yeah, Colty Graham, I agree with you. These quarterbacks are, just phenomenal. They just completely disrupt that pass.
Yes. And that's like a dream come true. Most teams get a good D line, no DBs.
Or good secondary, right?
Or good secondary and no D line. we're fortunate. We got good D-line, good backers, and linebackers. I mean, that's what makes the Cowboys defense so great. You know, you got it all the way around. You got a good D-line. You got 2 middle linebackers who fly to the ball. And then your secondary is lights out. Ty's Island is what we like to call it. Ty's Island. Over there when they try to test Tyson on that outside.
Well, he's just been phenomenal last week and this week.
Yes, for sure. All season, really. I think I can count maybe 1 touchdown on the kid, and that was earlier in the season against Refugio.
Right, yep.
You know, and that's one-on-one coverage.
It is.
Majority of the time, you know. So that's a great job by that young man. Are we missing? We're missing somebody out on the defense. Hampton Hicks is not out there right now.
Hampton Hicks is not out there. Oh. And he hasn't been out since the half.
I haven't seen him. Going with that throwback again. Bradley's in coverage. No!
Oh! They're going to get the PI call.
I'm going to say that is a tough call.
I'm not sure what happened to Camden Hicks. I see it in the comments here now.
Yeah, we're not sure. We just know he hasn't been out since halftime. I think he started the half, and then he's been we haven't seen him. I'm trying to look for him on the sideline.
That's a tough call, and Edna faithful do not like it.
Oh yeah, it's a bad call. Hey, I want to give a shout out to the cheerleaders. They've been cheering hard. The Silver Spurs, the band, all these young ladies, young men. They've been doing a great job tonight, all season long. Good job. It's Tyson Owens to get on that tackle.
So Blanco knocking on the red zone again. It's going to be 2nd and 4 on the 29-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to try to get outside. He does.
He gets outside, but nothing more. He slips down.
That's going to be enough to move the chains.
Not having Camden Hicks on the field, he's a voice in the secondary.
He is.
But it looks like number 9, Rodas moves from corner to where Hicks normally plays, and he's talking. So once again, they've all been playing together for about 2 or 3 years, and you got enough talent where everybody steps up and play together. Looks like Blanco picks up a first down.
So it looks like Hicks had an injury in the first half. He's out on the sideline here in street clothes.
Yeah, I see him now. He does. He has his arm in the sling. Looks like it's something with his arm right now, and that's you hate to see that for a young man. He's had a great season, and like I said, he's the voice in the secondary. He lines everybody up, you know. But you got Caleb Rodas coming in from corner, going to safety where Hicks is, and he's getting the calls in for us. But you still hate to see that from Camden Hicks. He's had a great season. Blanco got 1:49, scores 36-16.
Oh, we're going to get another PI.
This pass is intended for number 3, Aiden Carrillo, but he got a flag on the play, and once again, the Cowboy faithful ain't agreeing with it.
That's right.
They're not agreeing with it.
I think it's awfully ticky-tack compared to some of the other
calls,
incidental contact, no calls that we've seen.
Yeah, we can go back to earlier when Raxton had one on a go ball and the kid was all hugging him and we got no call. No flag. They wave it off. They wave it off.
So I believe that'll bring up third down.
Should be third down and 10.
Third and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yes.
Markers are showing second down, but that should be third down.
Yeah, the scoreboard's showing third.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Got a minute and 44 left. I think Mitchell caught it. He's trying to, hey, it's not a timeout, so I don't know what everybody's doing. Unless we are calling a timeout. Yeah, it's not a timeout. So the coaches can't get on the field and talk to your players. It's just an official timeout to get the down marker right. See, they're blowing their whistle to get them back on the field. Dixon's trying to take advantage of it and get a play into his kids. It is third down, 3rd and 10. It is third
This
and
is
10.
fourth quarter.
Anderson dropped back the pass.
Lots of time, way overthrown. That's going to bring up fourth down, 4th and 10.
It was intended for his tight end, Carson Smith. You got Floyd Raxton on the coverage. I'll say this: next week we're going to see the similar offense with Lano. They'll have some big receivers. They got a nice running back. I think his last name's Kirkendall. That'll be who we see next week.
Okay.
They got a pretty big receiver they go to. But Industrial held them to 14-14 at halftime. And final score was 42-17. A few plays didn't go Industrial way.
Oh, no. Throws up a jump ball. He brings him down.
Carson Smith with the catch.
But they convert on 4th. So Blanco still has one timeout left.
They're giving them a first down.
Got 123.
I don't think it was a touchdown. He was down at the 1. Broncos fans are cheering, but I think they're going to be a little disappointed.
I think they saw the pylon move, but he was definitely down and then leaped toward the pylon. We're going to mark him down at the 2-yard line. So we are getting some precipitation falling again here. It is starting to drizzle.
Yeah, it is. That weather's coming back. But I don't think it'll be a factor now with the Cowboys up 36-16. This score might not even be a factor right here unless Blanco can get an offside kick and score in about 2 or 3 plays. Which you can't never say never.
Never say never.
Never say never.
The fat lady hadn't sung yet, but she's sure warming up.
Yeah, she is. She is. She's in the back drinking her tea, getting her vocals ready. Blanco's going back.
Trying to go fast, going back to the slot T.
Yes. And number 2, Tomlinson's back in the game. Quarterback sneaking, he's in.
He's in, that's touchdown, and that's okay.
That's all right. Anderson gets him 1. Anderson scores. We've held him all night, and like I said earlier, 10 is their guy. 10 and 2, 10, 2, 23, and 22. Those are their guys.
Well, that's no good.
No good. It made that and to go back to Tomlinson's injury, he hadn't missed neither, and he's a little banged up, a little shaken up. That may be why he missed that extra point. But glad to see that young man back on the field. You know, the good game he's had tonight. Score's going to be 36-22, 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
So I'm going to take a moment to go ahead and ask everyone watching right now to go ahead and click that subscribe button on the Cowboy Nation Network. The more subscribers we have, the better chance we have of getting to broadcast next week. So please go, subscribe to our channel. You'll also get notifications the next times that we go live for games. So to really help us out and get these boys back on your TV screens at home next week.
Ganado in a battle right now with Refugio, 12-7, almost halftime. 12-7, the Indians are battling.
So they are definitely lining up for an onside kick here.
Braxton
picks it up.
And he is smart.
So smart.
That is great football intelligence. Don't need to do much more. Blanco and Blanco Panthers only got one timeout. I mean, you can take a knee and just call it ball game. Cowboys move on to the 4th round for the first time since 2018.
2018, that's right.
With Kenny Haynes and them, those boys, when they went to St. Marcus and played Yoakum.
Cowboys going to line up in a victory formation.
The best formation in football right here is what our coach used to call it. Old Rob Shanefield used to say the best formation in football. There it is. Clay takes a knee. This is a great game tonight, man. It's great balance in offense and defense. Run and pass with the Cowboys.
Well, just every play they executed. They were there.
Yes. Minus a few holding calls.
Minus a few penalties. Yeah, we have to get cleaned up before laying out.
Yes,
got to.
We got to.
But other than that, if they play this game clean, this same game but clean, we got a great shot at knocking off Lano.
Yes, and moving on to the regional semis.
And that should be it.
Yes. That is the ball game. They're lining up to go to the 50. Cowboys win 36-22. Man, this is a great game tonight, man. That game ball can go to
game.
That game ball can go to a lot of kids.
For sure. But I'll tell you who I like. For the game ball tonight is Floyd Raxton.
I was gonna say the same thing. Floyd Raxton was a big momentum guy for us.
For sure.
On offense, on
sides.
defense.
Yes.
And what put it in the nail for coffee for him was that drive. That drive before they scored the touchdown.
That's right.
And before we made it a 3-touchdown game, Blanco was driving to make it a 1-possession game. And Floyd Raxton comes up with an interception.
Comes with a big pick. That's right.
Big pick, along with some great catches.
Some great receptions from kickoffs and punts.
Yes.
I mean, just all around.
Great game.
Great game.
I believe Floyd Raxton. That is a great pick.
We're going to hang around here until the end of the playing of the alma mater, the school song, and. But we also want to give credit to Blanco. They came out. They fought hard. I mean, there's. So much talent on this team. It's a very talented football team.
Yes.
My heart kind of breaks for number 2. Getting hurt like that. Hope he's well. Number 10, just what an athletic quarterback.
Yeah, and they're. If I'm looking at it, well, Tomlinson's a senior. Anderson will be back next year. He's only a junior.
All right, good.
Anderson will be back. Dixon will be back next year. Blanco has a young roster here. Looking at it. They will lose Tomlinson, and that kid Man, he balled out tonight, like I said.
And I have a feeling you'll be seeing him at the next level.
Yes, I believe so too. I believe so too.
Coach waiting for the team with the trophy.
Yeah, the guys are getting that.
Just handed it off to number 51.
Pablo Almeida. That's big Pablo Almeida right there. Hey, once again, man, shout out to the voice of the Cowboys, Simi Palacios. It would have been nice to have you over the intercom. Always great to have you. And thanks, Russ, for having me tonight. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it a lot.
Well, we will start that application process tonight with UIL to come back to you next week. Colin, I hope you can rejoin us again next weekend for this game if we get approval. So, love to have you back.
Definitely. I'll definitely be back when we get that approval. I will definitely be back. We pledge ourselves to you. That's one of my favorite parts, being the Edna alumni.
Right, that's right. All right, Cowboy Nation, good night from San Antonio, Texas. Congratulations, region champion, Edna Cowboys.